Hello dear students, this is your guide and mentor Mrs. Memuna Bombay. My dear students, today we are going to take some unique concept that is E1CB. हमने अपने पुराने वीडियोस में बहुत डिटेल्स में डिस्कस किया है कि what is E1 and what is E2. And my dear students, you all know it is elimination first order and elimination second order. लेकिन इस वीडियो में हम खास तौर से बात करने वाले ये एक नए कॉन्सेप्ट E1CB, what is this? And we are also going to compare this with the other elimination reactions. Now let us quickly know or understand पहले से हम elimination first order और elimination second order के बारे में क्या समझते हैं. Remember, we have said that first order is of two steps. Whereas when I talk about the second order, it occurs in one single step. Okay? That is about the step. Okay? Now for example, when I was saying, when we discussed elimination order and its mechanism, please see the I button carefully. तो हमने बोला था कि this is my, for example, alkyl halide. You know, this is my alkyl halide. So I said that base abstracts the proton, bond between proton and carbon breaks, a new bond between carbon and carbon is formed, and a bond between carbon and halogen breaks. This is how in one step this intermediate occurs and elimination occurs, and I get a product which is nothing but an alkene. I get an alkene. This is what is called as elimination second order mechanism, right? When I am saying E1, I said that this is my alkyl halide, and here what happens was that halogen leaves the system. We say that we require a good, very good leaving group. In the first step, there is breaking of CX bond, and we get, say for example, a carbocation. And then in the next step what happens is that this proton is lost, or it is taken up by the base, and we get a C double bond C. Again, elimination first order I have discussed in my video. Do watch that video completely for factors, for all the parameters about elimination first order and elimination second order. यहाँ पर हमारा basic purpose है to understand elimination first order CB मतलब क्या? It is elimination first order reaction, Carbanian mechanism. This was formation of a carbocation. The intermediate here is the carbocation, whereas here we have a transitional state in elimination second order. Here when I am talking about E1CB, what happens is, this is my alkyl halide for example. This is my alkyl halide. Here what happens is that in the first step, proton is lost, and so what I get is a carbanion. What I get is a carbanion, and this here in E1CB, this C stands for word called as carbanion. It is a carbanion mechanism, and it is first order. It is also occurring in two steps. E1CB will occur in two steps as E1 occurs. But the only difference is that in elimination first order, the first step is formation of a carbocation, whereas in elimination first order CB, the first step is formation of a carbanion, मतलब carbon with a negative charge. This is about the mechanism and how many steps and what is the intermediate. Now always remember that when I am talking about a carbocation, if I am saying electron donating groups will stabilize the carbocation, and that is why I always say 3 degrees greater than 2 degrees greater than 1 degree, right? Whereas here I would say that the stability of a carbanion would be electron withdrawing groups. If I attach some electron withdrawing group here, a group which will withdraw electron, it will stabilize the carbanion. So even CB is stabilized by electron withdrawing group. जो भी चीज कार्बेनियन को स्टेबलाइज करेगा, that will stabilize even CB, right? And the last and the most important difference between elimination first order and second order is that we always say that we would require a wonderful, a best leaving group. मैंने काफी डिटेल्स में ये कॉन्सेप्ट ऑफ लिविंग ग्रुप लिया है. लिविंग ग्रुप वो जो सिस्टम को आसानी से छोड़ के जाए. Because this reaction starts or is assisted by a good leaving, has to be having a good leaving group. Whereas here, it doesn't matter whether the leaving group is good or not. So that reaction wherein the leaving group is not so good, then it will favor an even CB mechanism. This is what is the comparison. I'll just quickly wind up the things that I have discussed. I have said that elimination first order is 2-step, second order is 1-step, and elimination first order CB is again a 2-step reaction. This in elimination first order, halogen leaves the system first. In even CB, halogen leaves the system last. Whereas in elimination second order, both the process of halogen and hydrogen loss occurs simultaneously in a state which is called as transitional state. Here the intermediate is a carbocation, here the intermediate is a carbanion, a carbon with a negative charge. Since the intermediate is a carbocation, electron donating groups will stabilize elimination first order. Since the intermediate is a carbanion, electron withdrawing groups will stabilize elimination E1CB reaction. Right? I hope this way of teaching is loved and liked by all of you. Don't forget to share and subscribe this channel.